Hey guys, welcome back to Just Start Tip Tuesday. Alright, well, go ahead and pull a tip out of the jar. Hopefully you guys had a nice Monday. Started the week.
Okay, so this is the question of, so I didn't go on spring break, but my family has a vacation planned for the summer, and I really want to look good on the beach, which is a common question this time of year because it's April 2nd, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it's a pretty common question. The question is though, can I lose body fat and put on muscle at the same time? So that's kind of like, technically that's called body recomposition, right? And it's a really common goal for people to want to get all of that done at the same time. And when you first start working out and you really, let's say that you haven't really worked out in a long time, or if you have worked out, you haven't worked out with like a lot of intensity in a long time,
Right.
Maybe ever, and you also haven't done nutrition in a long time, if ever. If that's the case, yes, we can absolutely recomp you fairly simply, right? Your body's going to go through a really high stimulus it hasn't experienced before. You're going to be having your nutrition done correctly, and you're going to see, like if you were to get an in-body, you're going to see like the skeletal muscle mass go this way and the body fat percentage go this way. It gets harder the longer that you work out.
Yep.
So the longer it goes, the harder it is to get yourself to that point where you can be like, all right, I got this vacation I want to get to in 12 weeks, and I want to look really good for it, so I just need to like recomp. What is faster is to gain weight and then cut some back.
Yeah.
So if you are working out consistently and you're eating just enough of a calorie surplus to say gain a pound to a pound and a half per week, right? So it says 4 to 5 pounds per month. That will put you in a safe caloric surplus where most of what you've put on is muscle.
Right.
So then you do that for a period of time, let's say 6 to 8 weeks.
And it sounds very strange, I know, because most people will think that when you come in, that you are trying, it scares you when you look at the scale, like I'm gaining weight, I don't want to gain weight, but hang on.
You actually you might want to gain weight. And then after that period of time, you go back down to a slight calorie deficit. Once again, not this like, you're eating 2,500 and now you're eating 1,000. Like that is not the way we do it. Let's say that you were eating 2,500 to be in a caloric surplus by about 250 calories. We would just pull you down to 2,000. That would put you in a calorie deficit by about 250 calories.
That way you don't go on a yo-yo.
Yeah, none of this hormonal imbalance. And then you start breaking down, and you'll watch, if you continue with resistance weight training during that time, you will maintain the majority of your muscle mass. The majority of the weight that you gained will be muscle, and you will cut down body fat. And what will end up happening is you'll end up looking different than you did at the start of 12 weeks. That is the fastest way to get to the way that you want to look. And as Jay said, the hardest part is that you get scared.
Yeah, and the other part that he just said and pointed out was you heard him say 12 weeks. Many people come in and say, can I look this way in 3 weeks? No. Definitely if you, like he said at the beginning, if you've not worked out in a period of time and your nutrition has just not been anywhere on point whatsoever in terms of several months to years, then yeah, you're going to see a definite change in your body, but you're not going to have, in 3 week period, it takes a lot longer than that. So
think about the fact that you've probably been putting off your health as a priority
for a period of time,
for years on end, right? And that happens. That's normal, right? Like you have a family, you have a job, you have people you have to take care of, and you start to put yourself second. And to act like putting yourself first for just a brief period of time is going to make all the changes that you're looking for is a little naive, but it's also something that we hear all the time, and it's understandable because you see on social media like, look at my transformation. But look at the dates on those transformations. They take time, right? So be patient to get everything that you want. I think the main lesson here is don't rush into doing everything at once, and don't anticipate that it happens for you overnight.
Yeah, it doesn't. It takes time. It does. So it's just think about how long it took you to gain the weight or to be in the position that you currently are in. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to take 12 years to reverse that.
Yeah.
It's just going to take a little bit of time to get to where you want to be. So 3 weeks is not something that's going to be viable. So something that's going to be 12 weeks is definitely what you're going to. So summer body, here we go.
Now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, guys. That completes our Just Our Tip Tuesday. Thanks for the tip, or for the question rather. And we will keep dropping tips in the jar. We only have a couple left. So, but we'll see you next week on Just Our Tip Tuesday. Have a good rest of your week. Take care. Bye-bye.